Hi, Teresa. How are you doing? I'm running a little bit late, but at least I still did it. Hi, Debbie. That's a new name. How are you going? You're good, just tired. It could be a new name. I don't know. My brain's not started up for the day, so I get that feeling about being tired though. Oh, that's really loud. Hold on. Turn back a little bit. How you feeling today? I'm alright. Alright, just booting up. I just woke up, so I'm just like, I'm in zombie mode at the moment. Considering it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Alright, what should I work on today? Is that? I have to figure out where I'm at with my construction. I'm tired, but it's only 4:24 a.m. Australia. Why are you up so early? Or did you just never go to sleep? Is that it? There's two options here. Either you got up really early, or you just never went to sleep. No, it's a path. Alright. You need to pay meds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pharmacy is not open at 4:30 in the morning, though. My dad forgot to tell you my oldest daughter is currently in New Zealand. Oh! That's weird. Yeah, you didn't never tell me that. Do you know where in New Zealand she is? That's really cool. I have to figure out. This is figure out my track here. Do you want to come up here on the phone? You're not sure, you'd ask her. Alright, it'd be interesting to know where she is. Why is she in New Zealand? Any particular reason? Just for a holiday? Okay. Well, let her know if she does get stuck though, and in a bind or anything like that. She's more than welcome to reach out for help. So I know being in a foreign country, you can get into those situations. So that's the way in, and that's the way out. I have to think about how I want to structure this. Well, Debbie, I hope you feel better for what it's worth. Um, I need a chainsaw, damn it. She's just on holiday with friends. Alright. Fair enough. Well, she got a friend, so at least she got that as backup. Well, do you know if she's enjoying herself, or what's it? What's her impressions of New Zealand so far? Super Dave. Thanks. The pain meds will take the edge off. We should do. Otherwise, they're not very good pain meds, aren't they? At that point, they're just random pills that you take. Go away. Pick up the damn train track. And as always, if you do want to pop around to play with me on the game, you're more than welcome to. The game is open. And anyone is welcome to pop around. I do. We'll have to go to New Zealand one day. It's such a pretty country. Yeah, but as someone that lives in it, it's you don't really appreciate it until you really get out of the country. It's just my country, really. It's like America, even like shit on America, and then a lot of Americans miss it when they leave, mainly because they typically get given a lot of shit. But I think everyone just loves their country. It's just because it's your home. And it's just that's natural. Okay, I call New Zealand one of the greatest countries in the world. That doesn't necessarily mean other people feel that way. She hasn't seen much to me. She just arrived. Probably just taking it in. I always get it and curious how people see our country. Because we're so isolated, it's hard to compare ourselves to the rest of the world. So people call us very different. Crap, I don't have the... I'm gonna have to destroy their home in order for me to build what I need to build. But I'm a white guy, then it's okay. That's a bad joke. I shouldn't say that. It was supposed to be a joke about colonization, then I realized it just makes me sound racist. Abby and I have been watching Broken Wood Mysteries. It's a television detective of whodunit comedy drama series set in New Zealand. Broken Wood Mysteries, never heard of that. Broken Wood Mystery. Oh. New Zealand television detective whodunit comedy drama series that premiered on Prime Sky Open in 2014. And the program is set in a fictitious New Zealand town of Brokenwood in the North Island and is filmed in the Greater Auckland region. Oh, it always is. Fascinating. Well, it's still going on to this day. Interesting. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. There's quite a lot of New Zealand actors too. Fascinating. Funny. Been going on for 12 seasons and I've never heard of it before. Crazy. Sadly, we finished season 11 and 12 is available in Australia. Ooh. Well, it was only released on the 6th of April 2026. So, probably make a way. Hopefully make a way soon, but it was crazy. I didn't even know this long-run TV series happening in New Zealand. Didn't even hear it. I've never heard of it. Blah blah blah. Which, oh, worth so funny. I don't know. I don't really like that kind of stuff. But crime drama is not really a big thing for me. I think I overdid myself during the CSI days. That's why I don't like them. I want to do this one. I just wish you could put track underneath bridges. It's really a limiting factor. You can't put trains underneath bridges. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. How are you doing? Good, just eating lunch. Nice. What you having? And is it good or is it just like meh? I don't want to do this. I'm gonna get out there and turn that way. I'm gonna connect to that. Sure. Ham sandwich and popcorn. Interesting combo. Interesting combo. Probably have a bit of a dry mouth after the popcorn though. Oops. Now, as I always said, if anyone wants to, that you're more than happy to pop along to the game. It's a public game, so anyone can pop along. I say that every time, but it will happen eventually. There we go. So now you should be able to go directly from here to there. I'm going to test that. Should already fix these damn stairs. Ah, damn it. That was stupid. Don't own a PC yet, but I'm getting one for your birthday. Nice. Do you know what kind of PC? And this can be played on Switch as well, if you've got a Switch. No, that's not the direction I want to go. I'm gonna put a stereo in every base, so you get a different tune. Anyway. So we'll go right here. Go. I have it on Switch too, but I don't play Dinkum on it very often. Yeah, apparently it's a little bit buggy too. It's a gaming computer my daughter's getting for me and son is buying me onto. Nice! And that's the main reason you have kits, so they can supply you with free shit. Unfortunately, that's not on the cards for me, but wouldn't be able to do that to a kid. Okay, I need to figure out how to turn it around. I could just do this. How about that? Alright, we'll try this theory. Ah, oh, there you go. Ooh. Alright, back on the road. Oh, god damn it. Get out of the way. I have Dinkum on your Switch too. It's a bit glitchy in multiplayer, sadly. I think it's always glitchy in multiplayer. I think that's just the nature of Dinkum, really. Oh, Teddy is around somewhere. Oh, there he is. Your gun gets us 30 now. Well, it's your oldest. That's how you scale it. Because your youngest would also be your oldest. Alright, that's where we need to fix things. I'm pretty proud of my track right now. The oldest is 37. They're about my age. I'm 38. I'm 38 with health conditions that a 60-year-old has. God damn it, Turkey. Turkey won't get out of the way. Look at him. Stupid. Get out of the way. There you go. Oh god, another turkey. Freaking turkeys, man. Now it's kangaroos. God damn it. Your oldest is 32. So she's 32-year-old, the one that's in New Zealand at the moment. It's actually the same age as my girlfriend. Funny enough. I'm suspecting your girlfriend is your daughter. Pretty sure you would have heard about that. I'm pretty sure also your daughter's not British. Oh no, go away. Stupid alligator. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. That way. Whoop. You're at 32, we'll be 33. This Crystal is there. I didn't know your daughter's name. I'm guessing her name's Crystal. So not with a K. A lot of people spell their kids, when they name their kid a Crystal, they normally spell it with a K. There we go. Alright, well that bit is done. So the next bit of track would be, I'm going to come out of here. Probably go this way. Probably like this way. Try that. It's with a C, not a K. We're dropping tape in there. There we go. No, there's another. Oh, I got 2 Dreary cassettes. Alright. We have a good fast food place here in America called Crystals. Didn't want it to be spelled the way. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That's why I guess you don't see many people called McDonald's anymore. McDonald's or KFC. I'm pretty sure you won't call your kid KFC. Or Wendy, and you probably will get a few Wendy's still. Yeah, you probably still get a few Wendy's. Carl's Jr. You probably don't get a lot of Carl's. Or Carl's Jr. You definitely don't get a lot of Karens anymore. What am I doing, Dave? I had an idea of something I was doing, and then I came back here and I completely forgot what I was doing. McDonald's sucks. In New Zealand, it's pretty good, mainly because we have got pretty high food standards, so you can't sell like junk. It actually has to be legit food. So a lot of people come over here and they tend to like use McDonald's a little bit more than normal. Because it actually tastes like an actual burger instead of slop. But it also means the KFC chicken is like really small. Crap, I forgot. I completely forgot what I was going to do. Oh, I don't know. Well, I won't eat it here. KFC sucks now. It used to be good. That's what. Well, people say that here just because we had the chicken's kind of shrunk. But you can sometimes get really good KFC. You have a chainsaw now. Nice. That took. I got given a chainsaw. I didn't make a chainsaw. And in hindsight, I probably should have had a chainsaw a long time ago. It does make your life a lot easier. Or do you mean a chainsaw in real life? I mean, I guess technically both statements are true. Regardless of how you look at it. I finally finished my tips. I put off finishing these. I should just do it. Should go right. There you go. That makes that a lot easier. It's all going to be come down to signage as well. So if you come off here, I kind of want two signs. So one that will point that way, one that will point that way. Probably. So then here, I want it to probably go turn about here. Just to get there, and then turn that way. Probably need a bridge. I'll probably need to go to the mines, actually. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to go to the mines. Oh, it's Sunday. That means John's isn't open, so I can't get a mine pass, so that ruins that idea. Fast food here sucks, but laws are changing, so hopefully it'll get better. I don't know. From my understanding, the current government policy is to deregulate that kind of stuff rather than regulate it. You just killed your first shark. Congratulations, you murderer. How do you feel? Shark was just being a shark, and you killed it. How do you feel? No, good job anyway. That was a nice work. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Exits there. He's trying to kill me. Well, that is a good reason to kill a shark. So that is fair. If that is indeed what happened, Elizabeth. Alright, well, it's that time of the day where I go get a coffee and some meds. But, I've got some good news before we do that. I've been struggling a little bit with my mental health. Just a lot have been put on my shoulders, and I asked my boss yesterday whether I could have the next 2 weeks off work, just on annual leave, because in New Zealand you get 4 weeks of paid annual leave, and you can take it as long as your boss is okay with when you take it. And she said yes. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm on leave. So today is not going to finish at the normal time. Today is going to finish until really I feel like it. So I'm still going to stick to my schedule. I think obviously taking my meds on time is still rather important. But I'm going to go on for a little bit longer than normal. So it's something that's going to be fun. Probably only for an hour or two longer. I'm not going to push myself, though. It defeats the purpose of going on leave. I'm just picked up a brand new job. But we'll see how it is. We put shit in food that's outlawed in other countries, so they're now trying to ban it. Oh, yeah, diet. Yeah, so I saw that. There's some stuff, yeah, you definitely should be banning. But until there's better regulation in terms of, like, what's the punishment of doing it, they're going to keep on doing it, because the fines and punishment companies get for violating that is so low, it doesn't really matter. Like, that's why I do think of, what was it? I don't know what the term is. It's basically when you get a fine. I think they do this in one of the Scandinavian countries. When you get a fine, it's based off your yearly income, like a percentage of your yearly income. So if you do a crime, you get fined X amount of money based on how much you earn. And that feels like a better way of doing it. Like if you having a set fine means the company can go, all right, if we break the law, it's fine because we just need to pay this much, and we have that, and we're making more money doing that than the alternative. So I think that should be the law, because that means rich people will get fined like millions of dollars instead of like just a couple of thousand when they break the law. So far, a lot of businesses are conform. But who's testing that, though? Are they saying that, or is there actually an independent organization that is testing to making sure that... Because, I mean, businesses can lie. Businesses can lie all the time. Governments can lie. And that's one of the things that I'm a big believer in, is having an independent organization away from the government to do things. Like our elections here in New Zealand are independent from the government. It isn't, how regions are allocated, and I think you guys have a problem with when you say you guys, I mean Americans, have a problem with gerrymandering, right? Because you have like either Republicans or Democrats, depending on who's in charge of the state, redistricting and all that. In New Zealand, you don't. You have an independent organisation who's deciding that for everybody. Yes, they get funding by the government, but that's all written in. But it's, I want to say it's completely independent, but sometimes there is some politicking going around. But having something that's completely independent is probably a better way of doing it. Recently retired. Oh, hi, Linley the First. Recently retired early and with much less money than I would like because US companies are just, and I did not want to die on a Thursday afternoon reviewing AI code. That's a very good reason to retire early. Unfortunately, I'm still young, so I'm going to have to deal with stupid AI code because recently in New Zealand, I have to be careful how I phrase this. Recently in New Zealand, they announced a whole bunch of public service job cuts, expecting those jobs to be replaced by AI. They're not going to be replaced by AI. AI is not in the state it needs to be in order to replace so many public servants. And there's going to be a service degrade as a result, which is unfortunate, especially someone in my condition. On that note, should read Hostess is one they have tested. Not sure who else is. I don't need that crap. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's one thing of them saying they're going to do it. It's another thing of someone keeping them accountable when they do it. AI sucks. It does indeed. So for those that don't know, because we have a few new faces around about recently, I'm on the heart transplant list. So I run on this machine called an LVAD, which does the left side function of my heart. And every time at this time, we do two things. We switch myself over to battery so I can actually move around the house and get a coffee. And two, we take my medication, which is a whole bunch of concoction of meds that apparently keep me alive according to the doctors. Which, oh, here it is. Yeah, there's the rattle. There is today, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meds today. Well, I wouldn't say today, that's just the morning meds. I got 8 meds in the morning, 1 in the noon, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in the evening. That's the concoction for today. Oh, I lost my headset. Where did that go? Anyway, I'm going to switch myself over and go get myself a coffee. And you can't see it. You can't really see it. It's here. It's machine here. Grumpy Dave, yes. Yep, Grumpy Dave needs his meds. Yes, because one of them is my ADHD meds. Kicks me in, gets me a bit more giddy. You can't really see it from that angle. I should just go like... Whoop. There you go. This is what I do. Switch that. It's got a beep. There you go. And that's why, for those that are worried, are curious, I should say, that's why we've got the fundraiser on the screen, because it's for my transplant recovery after the fact. Now, in New Zealand, luckily, it's all paid for, all the operation, all that is paid for. The thing I'm fundraising is, unfortunately, in New Zealand, genetic conditions aren't covered by certain benefits stuff. And so I will have to go back to work sooner than I'm ready, or what it's advised to do, because I was born with a genetic condition that wasn't diagnosed until I was 36. And unfortunately, that's just how the law works currently in New Zealand. It's not a perfect system, but at least I don't need to pay millions of dollars for this machine and for a heart transplant. So I have to take the good with the bad, but that's essentially why there is a fundraising there, despite the fact I'm in New Zealand and a lot of it's paid for. So I figured it would be transparent on that. Anyway, I'm going to take my meds. Where is my headset? going to take my meds. I'm going to get a coffee, and we'll be back in 2 seconds. So, be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Still better than US, but that still sucks. Yeah, it does, but at least I'm alive to try and fix the problem. And as long as you guys don't screw up your stock market, things are going in the right direction for me. Got about $13,000 approximately in the stock market at the moment, and that is pretty much going to be the bulk of what I'm going to have to rely on. So let's just make sure you guys don't cause a global economic crisis. So I'm sure you guys. Please don't. Anyway, let's go rest for a bit. Your penguins are sick. I haven't got penguins yet. I've really been meaning to do that. Penguins are the one thing I've been wanting to do for a while. I wonder if we can see this. Hold up. On big cam, where's my big cam? There you go. I've got a pen that does that projects a stormtrooper. So this is a pen. I know my accent's funny, but this is a pen. I write with it. But also, it's a laser. I'm surprised that shows up on camera so well. Anyway. That's my fun for the day. When you can, yeah, I know I can get them. I'm just lazy. And I've always got my little projects that I'm working on, so I want to make a penguin island. That was always my intention. Well, it's summer at the moment, so I've got a little while to wait. Is this a bug man? Oh, he's fisherman. I don't really care for the fisherman. Care for bug man rather than fisherman. Alright. I've got my scooter. Why am I using my scooter more? I feel like scooter's faster. But that's why I'm putting off doing projects, just because I want more stuff to do in the game, so we've got plenty of time. That's the risk of me playing a little bit longer with this game. I'll end up running out of things to do. Guys. Where did I want to turn it? Here. Get my machines out. I probably need a chainsaw. Alright. I remember reading on the Discord, I think it was a Q&A actually, that the developer wants to do something more with the termite mounds because they're not really used for anything when you collect them, but he can't figure out what. I mean, what do you use termite? Well, what do you, yeah, termite nest. What would you use a termite nest for? In terms of an item that you would put in a game. I mean, you could make maybe a termite, you know, terrarium, but yeah, that's like you'd probably make it once and that would be about it. Make fertilizer. Oh, can you? Oh, did not know that. Maybe I should do that. Let me know on that one. Maybe he added that after what I read. I'm gonna have to do that. Thanks for that, Lynn. Um, problem is I need a bridge, and I think I'm out of iron, because that's why I told myself last time, next time I'm on, I'm gonna go and have to go into the mines. But guess what, Dave? I forgot, because that's what I do. I forget. God damn it. Alright, well, let's go test the theory, eh? Super Dave. Let's test the termite theory, eh? Why not? Just checking if the boat's here, because I need to go to the boat a little bit more. Because I want to get more cassettes. If I'm going to do my plan, I'm going to need more radios. Yeah, radios and cassettes. Boom boxes, I should say. Which one have I got? Alright, where is it? Yeah, there's all my termites. Got plenty. Get rid of all the rest of the junk. So, because I've got the time off as well, I'll be doing a 12-hour stream for the new Dreamlight Valley update. Like I used to do. So, that's going to be fun. I haven't done a 12-hour stream for a while. Alright. So where is termites? Alright, let's go. So we've got 111 right now. And that was 3. So yeah, you're 100% right. And now I'm going to put these termites in here, because I didn't think there was any other use for them. So that actually might solve my problem there. Oh. You're 100% right, Lynn. Hopefully I can get enough fertilizer to fertilize all of this. Alright, well, I can't do anything regarding John at the moment, but I can definitely get ready for going to the mines the next day. Termite nest fertilizer is it's a fairly recent addition. I thought so. Because I remember him saying something that along the lines that he wanted something to do. He wanted to do something more with the termite nest. Cool, and then Pavlova. Pavlova's good to go into the mines with. Cool. Alright, and that's there. Put that there. That there. Weapons. I need weapons. Alright. She will take that. Charge that, and then charge those. Probably take the chainsaw to take the jackhammer. Probably need a hat. We need 2 huts. Oh, 2 huts. And I'm gonna actually go and take a companion with me. I always never take a companion because I'm an idiot. So I'm not gonna be an idiot this time. I'm gonna take a companion with me. Alright, there we go. And which one do I... Because we need iron, we'll probably want to go to the swampy one. What's the swampy one? It's not the hot. It was... What's the... Underdark. Underdark, I think it's called Underdark. Something. The one with all the freaking water. Alright, so let's get rid of some of the other stuff. There's nets. Dump that there. 3 pinches. Yeah. We'll keep the axe on me as a last resort. Do you need me to bring you a mine? Ah, it's alright. I can wait until the next day. It's good to do this prep work anyway. Appreciate that. Undergrove. Undergrove, that's it. That's the word. Plus, watching the fleet in Terra is hysterical. You clearly have seen my stream before. I take an NPC into the mines in case I need a reviving. Oh, you mean them fleeing in Terra? I thought you meant me fleeing in Terra, which is a common thing. Alright, look at the keys. I'm glad I was reminded to do the keys, always forget. Get the coffee on me as a last resort. Fruit salad. Probably should put the fruit salad back there. No, the NPCs. Yeah, I figured that out. But I do lean terror as well. Let me think. Yeah. I'll put the tape in there. It's a spare one. I think. Oh, weapons. Don't really have any good weapons, do I? Really just have the basic, like, spears. I'm not going to take a hammer, because the hammer screwed me up last time. An iron spear tends to be the best one to use. I really should stock up on weapons. Put that in there. Really sort this out a little bit better. I know a lot of people don't like the mines, but I like it. I think it's a really nice little unique touch to the game of having of going into the mines and all that stuff. See, I don't even have enough to freaking make an iron spear. I definitely need a lot of iron, so that's gonna be fun. And 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need a lot of iron and rock. I think stone as well. I don't really have a lot of stone, do I? Where's my stone? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Have I used all my stone? Yeah. I think I did. Bugger. Right, I'm just organizing my life at the moment. I need to repair all these. Let me finish my debt real quick. Oh, really? You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to. I took a frying pan last time and survived. I think yeah, I can survive. It's just I'm never good at it. Alright, well, I'll make sure I charge everything. So I'll charge that. No, I'll keep my jackhammer, and then I'll keep a pickaxe in reserve. Oh, the pickaxe axe is better than the spear. Well, it's about the same as the spear. But I really should have a backup weapon. I got the chainsaw. Oh, I'll bring the chainsaw. Yeah, I'll bring the chainsaw with me as a backup weapon. But I'll also make sure I got that. You just do a printing. Oh, good. I got time. I got time. It's only what 2 PM in the game, so got still about probably another 20 minutes before I go down. Oh, damn it! 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's go make some more tin, eh? Alright, I'm gonna make some more tin for a little while, so I need to start stock up on it. I'm very bad at combat, aren't we all? I used to play a lot of first-person shooters and action games. And then I stopped for a while. I still play it on my personal time. Me and my girlfriend are playing Far Cry at the moment. Or through Far Cry New Dawn. But I'm definitely like a lot more chill nowadays. Probably good. Bless me, sorry. Probably good for my heart to play less stressful games. But I end up making them stressful for myself by adding in stupid rules and that. And that's half my problem. I just come up with silly rules that I enforce against myself. I'm switching on the heater that's below my feet. You have to remember it's heading into winter for us, so it's getting colder. And my circulation, unfortunately, is not that great because of stupid meds. There we go. And that gets me 170 bars. That's perfect. I think we'll do the same with that. Listen to my own music at the moment. On my ear. Listening to Daft Punk. You guys can't hear it because of copyright reasons. Oh, I just noticed, Lynn, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Recently, more and more people on YouTube finding me. It's quite cool. love the effects in this game. It just looks cool. Alright, cool. That's 88. That's good. Cool. Alright, what any other prep work that I need? Pick up my chainsaw. I think we're good. Probably, I probably don't need that, do I? Time goes slow. I'll put that there. We kind of like you, Dave. Lies. Lies. That's all. You're all just AI anyway. Because, like, you just text on my screen. I'm sure you're just AI bots at the end of the day. Pretty good. AI is getting pretty good nowadays, so. You're welcome. Dinkum is having another moment. And I'm always looking for Dinkum streams. Well, I do this every Tuesday and Thursday. My time. So just take whatever it is for you and just say that every week. I think with every update, it has its little kind of jump. And I think the only thing that probably drags it down is the fact that it's how far it is from updates. Because, I mean, it looks like based off last year, we only get like 2 major content updates. Arsehole. Well, you do hate AI. Yeah, we only get 2 big content drops now a year. So you always get this huge, like, massive jump when a drop happens, like just happened, like with Super Dave now, because I can do Super Dave. And now we can go to do 2 different locations at the airport. But then it kind of fades away, and then it comes back again. So I think what they need to do, well, James needs to do, who's the dev, is speed up the content drops. But the problem is, because he's a solo dev, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And it's probably what you want as well. You don't want him to kind of rush out things just for the sake of dropping more content. He would have to bring on more people in order to make that work, and it doesn't sound like he wants to do that, which is a bit unfortunate, because I think this game could really become more than what it is at the moment. Like, at the moment, it feels like a lot of people would just compare it to like an Australian Animal Crossing clone, which it's not, because now there's like a lot more adventure elements. There's a lot more things like that, and he could really kind of dive into that a little bit more, but you would have to put some real kind of, time and care into getting that right so it doesn't ruin the game, I think the multiplayer element for this game is really solid, and I think he's done a really good job with that, because every time someone comes along and joins my game, it feels like that I'm playing it with them rather than them playing in my game, if that makes sense. Like, I always compare it to Dreamlight Valley, because they run off the same game system. It's built on Unity, the Unity engine, and both Dreamlight Valley and Dinkum, they're both using the same game engine. So when I compare multiplayer here, it's just like, well, if you can do it here, you should be able to replicate it with the same kind of idea with Dreamlight Valley, and just what they've done with this game to make it feel just so, fun. Is really, really impressive. Do you need keys? No, I've got keys. I'm good. I've got plenty of keys. And if you notice these lawns being mowed, that's pretty much Teresa's work. Teresa went on a big mowing kind of spree for a while when she was coming around. There you go. Now I got my aquamarine. She didn't mow the museum, though. Whoops, I didn't mean to destroy that. I didn't mean to hit that. Wasn't my intention at all. Why is Amber over there? Ah, God damn. There you go. There we go. So, I need a ruby gemstone as part of my museum. The game is slow burn too. It's got so much content. It's one of those games you can play for years. I agree with that. I would say it's got a lot of content that you won't notice on the surface. And I love... And it's the little touches, I think. And this is what you get from indie gaming, right? It's the little touches that sell the game for me. Personally, like, for instance, if you go into, like, Sally's Salon... Oh, no. There's no shop that's open right now. That doesn't really help my example. Oh, what, the Tucker House. The Tucker House. So you can see these characters kind of moving towards the Tucker House, right? And so her, can't remember her name right now, but if you go into the Tucker House right now, she's not there. And then you can actually just watch her go in. And she's there, you know? And that may not sound like much, but it's a cool little thing that you could just watch them interact with what you've built. And that's something I always complain about on the Dreamlight Valley side of things. Like, you build this wicked design, there's all intricate, like this village, and the fact that you don't really see them interacting with the village kind of sucks. You just see them just doing the standard kind of like characters walks here, character stares, character walks away, but this actually feels like a proper village. There is a few clearly some dumb moments, and the AI is not perfect, and I kind of do wish they interact with the town a little bit more. Like, maybe they go on the train and ride the train if you're not using it, or you haven't used it for the day, or something like that. Or you can enable certain things for the NPCs to use, like drive around and stuff like that. Hi, Teresa. And stuff like that, but that's just me just being a little bit more picky and wanting, like, because I mean, I would love for, like, you can give the NPCs vehicles and they actually drive around point A to point B, and then stop and then do all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I had to convince you to play forever. Look, the reason why I didn't want to play still holds true. Have you went into my house yet? I think I went into your house. I'll check. The reason I didn't want to play is still true, is that you have to invest a lot of time into it. And luckily I started playing it at a time where Dreamlight Valley was just stale. Is that your house? Or was that... Yeah, this is your design, eh? Yeah, this is what you come around and do. I went in the house. I'm surprised you haven't made it bigger. I'm pretty sure you can make it bigger. See, stuff like that, like Teresa just popped in. Like, in Dreamlight Valley, you can't do that. You have to bring the whole party with you just to go in and check out a house. And so those really little things, and I can't tell how he's pulled this off in terms of the game. My best assumption is that these houses... I should really pick up the money as well. These houses are actually still on the same level as the main outworld, and it's just bordered. It's like in a box. It's just bordered with black, so it seems like it's an isolated place. So, like, you could say that the I don't know how to, like, let's just say the main outworld's here, and then you get teleported over here, which is surrounded in black walls. And so it's still on the same level. So when you're going in and out, you're being teleported from essentially here to over here, then back over here. And that's how that works. So it's not needing to load anything, because this always exists. That's my theory of how he's pulled this off. Because a lot of games do that, and that's what that fluid moment. And I like that. It does put a little bit more load on the system because it's constantly loaded this. But when I go into it, the thing that ruins the idea is that I don't know if you notice right there, that door shut, like it just loaded. So I'm not 100% concrete on that's how he does it. But I'm super interested how he does it, because I think that's wicked of how he's pulled this off. You lost interest in Dreamlight Valley very quickly. You have to make my... Oh, I can make your house bigger. Hold on. Oh, no, I have to get... I'll do that later. I don't know how to do it. Oh, no, I think I need the customization. Yeah, Teresa's got the mower out. We have to figure out... Like, I actually wanted to change your joint to have a way of turning around. But I couldn't figure it out. So, like, on my one here... On my train, you can... There's an automatic turnaround system. But with you, I did one here. This is similar to what I wanted for you. Because the problem is that if you pull in with the train here, you've got no way of turning around without like getting out and destroying the train, then replanting it. And I don't like that. I kind of like the idea. Like I've done it for Teresa, for Yasmin. She hasn't been around much, so she hasn't yelled at me for it yet. But I think your one is that one I haven't done, even though you don't go on the train. Because I'm going to buy you a train, or basically everyone a train. I should do that. Anyway, alright, how about we go... oh, I've got a whole bunch of seeds. Let me just dump this stuff, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll go... We'll go to the mines. I'm walking very slowly, but I tired myself up by just playing around. I'm very tired. Ooh, burger. Thank you. I'm not going to eat the burger yet because it's only an hour before the end of the day. I just got to put away all my stuff. There we go. Alright, let's go to bed, and then Monday we'll get to it. But yeah, my point is that I would, because James, the guy who develops this game, he said he's going to keep on developing it until basically everyone stops playing. So I'm going to be super curious what this game looks like in about a year or two's time. But he's really bad at communicating as well, so if he stops doing updates, he's probably just going to stop doing it but not tell anyone. Just based off how he's gone so far. Which I hope he doesn't, but you know. Alright. Alright, Teresa, get to bed. If the world's gone to poop. No, the world's still standing. Alright. Got an email. The minute I put down the phone. Oh, a bill. I got a bill. That's not good. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's John. We're gonna get Sally to come with us. Oh, she doesn't know me well enough. Crap, who knows me well enough? I forgot you have to do that. I've got Erwin. I've got Melvin. Melvin sounds like my dad's name. So, yeah, we'll take Melvin with us. Hey, Jodes, how you doing? What do you mean you're a bit busy? God damn it! Why the hell does no one want to hang out with me? This is just real life all over again. I guess I'll have to freaking... Who's that? Who haven't I met there? Odd. Anyway. I'll go freaking Erwin. I'll go find Erwin. I think he's where's it? Oh, I had to ring the bell. Where is he? He's up there. Alright. So, Joe, as you see how things are? Well, no one wants to hang out with me, so bad. Where is Erwin? Oh, he's chilling out on the bridge. What? Where is he? Oh, what? Okay, Erwin's gone a bit suicidal, everybody. Alright, he's gonna hang out. There we go, we got Erwin now. Wait, shut up, Teresa. I'm just getting Erwin. Shut up. Shut up. I'm coming. Jeez, it was on my goddamn case. There only can go on the day off of work. Ah, thanks for that, Nancy, and welcome. I like to believe they just didn't want to hang out with me. Alright, we'll sell that. Oh, sounds good. Alright. Get the mine pass out of the way. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go into the mine. Hopefully this will be a little bit more successful than last time. Alright, we want to undergrove, that's it. What? Did I... Oh, I accidentally put all the ruby shards away. Hold up. Hold up. There. Did you get the ruby shards? No, I clearly didn't get the ruby shards. Alright. Undergrove, there we go. Where is he? Where's... I'm sure he'll appear when we go down there, right? It goes both ways, Dave. You ignore them most of the time, then they're gonna do the same. Look, I don't ignore them. They're just my slaves. That's all. They're just my minions. So I'm guessing Erwin didn't come down with us, so that's something that I screwed up on. Alright, so now I can just get iron. And I didn't bring... Oh no, there's my chainsaw. Alright. Where's my keys? Make sure I got my keys on me. There we go. What the hell's that? So you've got a magical staff, and I've got... I've got this jackhammer. Alright, cool. Alright, fine. Alright, we've got this. Do I want more shards or do I want this? We'll go for that shards. I don't really need another one of those. Alright, what have I got? I've got another one in there. Alright. I should really eat food. Why did I not eat food? just like real life all over again. The minute I take my ADHD meds, I just don't think about eating food. There we go. I ate the burger. Oh, no, don't make two. There we go. Got some good buffs. Alright. And the key to it is not forgetting I need the buffs again. Alright, well, got that there. Ah, I don't want the path. Eat. I just did eat. Good delayed. Alright. Damn it. It's like when you shoot something into the rubbish bin. Damn it! Damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna stop there. I just want to get a whole bunch of ruby shards, really. You're supposed to be my minion. Go find me iron. Got that one. Oh, there's a dangerous area over here. You can help me out with it there. Oh, crap. Oh. 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 Got him. Got him. See? I don't need nobody's help. I'm fine. I've cursed myself now that I've said that. Ah, oh, damn it. Could have nailed down. Alright, so let's go find more iron. I think that was it from in here. I think, yeah, that's just another... That's outside. I'm not going to waste a key on that. Alright, it's trying to find more iron. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no! No! Oh, no, I'm confused! Ah! Ah! Oh, no! Hide. I don't actually need to fight them, Dave. Let's just move on from that particular moment. But glad Teresa has my back. I'll come help you, Dave. Runs away. Mervin's abandoned me. Teresa's abandoned me. This game is really like real life. At least I still have my girlfriend. She's asleep right now. You'll never play this game. Uh-oh! 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 No, 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 no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah, it got me. Leave me alone. You just told me to get you damn iron. Well, yeah, can't you do both? Can't you protect me and get me iron? I mean, what's the point of a bodyguard if they can't do exactly what you want, exactly when you want it? I need to mark this area here. I want to come back to it. Where's... Well, Dave, not you ordering Teresa about. Oh, of course, Yasmin has to be here to pick up on that one. She wasn't here earlier. Oh, let me just get this back. Oh, okay. Whoops, didn't mean to throw that. Oh, stay away from that. Nailed it! Yay! Alright, cool. Now I need to go. Where's my scooter? Now so you go back to where I was before. Oh. Marked it with an X. Marked what with an X? Oh, the room. Sorry. Yes, your room. Alright. I'll come check that out once I get this big load of iron that I just saw. I saw a big load of iron over here. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no! Got him. You know, for someone with a heart condition, probably not the best thing to do. Maybe I'll move up the heart transplant list if I stress my heart out enough. Because there's no bad consequences of doing that. Don't end yet. I just got here. Hi, Dave. I'm not going to end yet. For those that weren't here earlier, I've been pretty stressed at work recently. So yesterday I asked my boss, because I already had applied for leave for next week, all of next week. I asked if I could start my leave on Tuesday, today. And they said yes. So I am actually on until I decide not to be anymore. Probably once my partner wakes up and we should go spend some time together, but yeah, I am. So that means I will be doing a 12-hour stream for the Dreamlight Valley update. It means my streams go on a little bit longer than the normal 2 hours, and yeah, I get to actually do things and be a little bit more experimentational on stream. But I probably will obviously should take some time to spend with my partner and stuff. So I'll try and stick to my schedule the best I can, but we'll see. I might take one day of just like chilling out in bed, just sleeping in. Yes, you can join. Yeah, you can join, of course. Yeah, so I've got at least another hour, maybe two, and me. But it really depends on when my partner wakes up. She was up very late last night, so I've got a feeling that we could go on for a while. I was avoiding Dreamlight Valley friends who've been looking at Facebook posts and the Hercules update. Why is that? Why have you been avoiding it? I mean, the update looks cool. I haven't seen much other than just the splash card. And I've come up with a few ideas what I can do for my version of the splash card. Because as we all know, I do my own little unique version of the update. I keep finding ironing, which is exactly why I'm here, but it's very distracting. I want to get so much that I don't need to worry about it anymore, which isn't exactly easy. I've only seen that loading green screen. I haven't seen the trailer. Is there a trailer out? When did the trailer come out? It must have just been recent, because I haven't seen the trailer either. Or is there a showcase too? Wait. What? What? Was there a trailer and a showcase? When did that come out? Must have just recently come out. Okay. Alright, let me try finding that bit now. I don't know, this Facebook post I've been avoiding it like the plague. It must have just come out. I might have to look into that. Could wait till tomorrow to watch it, but I've also got ADHD and impulse control issues, so probably end up watching it. Oh, damn it, that was the back of the one I just did. There's another one here. Oh, there's a guy in it. Oh no! Oh no. Got me again. I should eat the pavlova. Gives me better... I think it gives me better fighting ability. By the way, where are you? I've never seen this place before. This is the Undergrove. So in this game, you kind of can go into a little adventure points. So with the mines, you can. There's 3 levels. There's this is the 2nd level, and there's also the hot, and you can get some. And there's a lot of iron down here. There's also a lot of like rocks and vines and stuff like that. And the hot has its own unique items there as well, and there's a lot of goblins as well that you fight. And then you also can fly to places as well. So that's what I was talking about before, how the game is kind of like, it's got this adventure element that you could really explore some interesting things with. Damn it, that really hit me. It's poisoned me too. That's not great. That's not great at all. I'll take this back. Yeah, it's got some very interesting adventure elements that they could really explore a lot of things with. Could even like make a town that you can visit and a lot of things like that, which I'm surprised he hasn't done yet, because the whole point of the game is that you actually come from a place called Southtown. I think Southtown? Something like that. So, yeah, this game's definitely got a lot of potential in it, and I think that it's only handicapped by the fact that there's just a single developer doing it, and so things would just take a little bit longer, which is not always a bad thing. And in this case, it definitely isn't a bad thing, because he can really put in the heart of those little minor, small little details that a lot of big games kind of overlook in this. Yeah. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. There we go. I love killing the native species. I'm trying to read and do this at the same time. Well, it seems today was a good day to finally catch the stream live. I can drag myself out of the warm bed. I might join. Nice. Yeah, it would be cool to have a good little group of us going. Oh, jeez, I too got up at 6:30 a.m. Did my breakfast cold kitchen and shirt and also at the cold table too. Ate my breakfast now. I'm back in warm bed. Yeah, it's very cold here in New Zealand at the moment. Oh crap! I've got lost again. Oh crap! I'm getting attacked by someone with a long tongue. Oh no! Leave me alone. Can you just leave me alone? Oh crap! I'm gonna have to kill him. I don't want to kill you, but I mean, there's a limit to my patience, mate. Oh, alright, there's the other one. We should really clear this place out. Alright, cool. I'm working on a building in Animal Crossing on an Animal Crossing island in the northwest of your map. There's a seaplane, so it will be a place to visit. Never played Animal Crossing. A lot of people tell me, like, because I like Dinkum, that I should play it, but to be honest, I like this game because there's a bit of a challenge to it. There's this weird adventure thing, and it's constantly, like, changing, and you don't really know what you're going to get. Feels like Animal Crossing is too passive, in my opinion. But, I mean, that's just me. Let me think. There's two of them. Oh. Crap, there's another one in there. There's another one there. I'm tired of getting emerald stuff. I need to find freaking iron ore. I'm going to waste more time with these stupid emeralds. I used to play Animal Crossing and got a bit boring for me. Yeah, yeah, I think I'll get too bored of Animal Crossing, I think. Irwin. Seriously, Irwin? Seriously? Now? Now you show up? Fuck's sake, Irwin. What the fuck, Irwin? He didn't even come down with us. He was already down here. That's the thing. I think it's so much better, plus James cares, but yeah, it seems like he does. And he's a good Australian bloke, and as a New Zealander, you know, as much crap we give Australians, we always will have their back. It's just our nature. It's the Anzac, this and us. They may be dicks sometimes, but we still got their back. They're that racist cousin that we just stay in touch with. When we really shouldn't. They're not that. Okay, let's we go into that a bit, Dave. I think we'll pause on that one. Oh, you're right. I'm right there, Dave. Where? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm being attacked. What do you mean you're right there? Are you down here too? No, you're not. Oh, you're flying the Aussie flag. Yeah. And so is Debbie's. I think Deb's is from Australia too. She mentioned that earlier. Look, all I'm saying is when Australia was first founded, you could get a license to attack the native people, and that's not good. That's not good at all. He is Aussie. Everyone is Aussie here. You could. Yes, you could. So let's just say you haven't treated your indigenous people really well, but then again, never did us, but at least we're trying to make it right. I think Jodes is. I love James would turn up and stream his game while they're alive. Did he? Yeah, you get to chat with him. Often saw him on Reap's stream say, like, yeah, I heard of Reap's passed away, and then he put something in the game to honor him. I haven't really looked too much into it. Yeah, that's the cool thing about James, and I think that's the best way a developer should be. Like, keep your finger on the pulse of what people want, what's working, what doesn't. I mean, when people are streaming, you don't always get... You get what's entertaining. They're only showing... people are only streaming what they think people would want to see. I mean, I don't, because I'm just not very good at streaming. But most of the time, but you get a good idea of, you know, what you could work on, what's hitting with people in very raw conversations. And I like that. I like that idea of a dev being that open to feedback. Which not enough devs. I'm being attacked by something and I can't figure out where. Alright, I'm gonna be careful here. I'm just going to drink more of this. Drink more of this. Yeah, I mean, I think he seems like, anyway, just on the surface based off what I know, he seems like a good bloke. Who knows? Oh, I blame Irwin on that one. Don't blame us for those alive now what happened 100 years ago. Look, that's been happening for generations, Debbie. Everyone's been blaming their ancestors for everything around the world. It's not just an Australian thing. And, yeah. I mean, I'm from the US. We don't exactly have a good reputation. Everyone doesn't, to be honest. We just have to do better going forward. That's all we can really do, is try and make the next years that we all live on this stinking planet a little bit better for each other. And that's the best we can all do. Yes, I watched Reach when he passed. James put a memorial on the game, put in place mannequin, and then put Reaps in the game shirt. Yeah, I think because wasn't there a period of time he made like shirts for all these different creators? Yeah, and it's really sweet when devs do that, and it really just shows you the different time we're actually living in when it comes to video game development. Because you will never get that with the big games unless you're a massive, massive, massive streamer. And the fact you can get that nowadays with the game you're really passionate about is really sweet. And I hope it continues. I hope this is like a start of a new indie development game, and then big corporations are learning from that and eventually incorporate a lot of that indie feeling into their game development. Because I think we're hitting the cap of like how much it doesn't matter how much money you throw at a game. If it doesn't have any heart, it doesn't work. We need to learn. We need to learn from the past, move on. Yes, 100%. But we also need to put people in charge that want that as well. And I think that's the issue. We're currently the generation going through government, and this is across the board. This is not a US thing. This is even a us thing. We've got a generation in there that haven't had it as hard, so they don't really want to make sacrifices for the people that don't have what they had. And I think that's the whole thing. Everyone has to realize that we all have to take a sacrifice. The ones that have things at the moment have to take a sacrifice, so the ones that don't have things at the moment can get them. But we don't really want to do that. Keep bringing up the past does nobody good. Yeah, it does. You don't learn from your past, you're destined to repeat it. So talking about the past and talking about things that were bad is a good thing, because it means that everyone's on the same page with that was bad, let's make sure that doesn't happen again. If we don't bring up the past or we don't remember the past, we end up just repeating it over and over again. And you start to go into a cycle. And that's how societies collapse, is that this is my personal theory about why we're in the current state we are. People forgot about how bad World War II was. People forgot about how atrocious and all the ugly things that happened in World War II, and now we're sliding back into it because everyone that was alive during that time that realized how crappy it was, it's not in their memory. Because I mean, we had a generation there that was alive during that period and did everything they can to make sure it didn't happen again. But all those people are no longer in charge or in government now. It's the generation that came after them are the ones now in charge, and they don't remember how crappy it was. Those alive during the 40s in Europe probably could give you some stories about how bad it was. But if we forget all that crap and move on and just say, pretend it doesn't happen, we're just going to repeat it. And it's just going to go round and round. It's just going to be hate on hate and on hate. Alright, Teresa, we've only got about an hour to go in the mines, and so I'm close to the exit. It's one thing to learn from the past, another to make people pay for it. Exactly, I'm not saying to pay for it. And I don't judge you for it. It's just a fact. It's just a fact that not a lot of people know about, and it's worth talking about it. It's not to say that Australians are all bad. I mean, not at all. I mean, think about it. Like Steve Irwin, who's honoured in this game, is still one of the, I think, one of the greatest people to ever live, to ever exist. But you still should acknowledge when crappy things happen, or a crappy thing happened. And I mean, New Zealand is definitely 100% not angels in that particular discussion. We had something called the New Zealand Wars, which not a lot of people know about, and that was a very ugly time. Dawn raids. If you have a good few hours there, look up about the dawn raids. But we also have a few pieces of light in that, and a good story that I always think Taika Waititi should make into a movie, because I think it would be a really cool movie, is called The Battle of Manners Street. And the Battle of Manners Street is when a whole bunch of US troopers came over to New Zealand and were stationed here. All right, I'm gonna hide in here, Teresa, and just wait for you to get the exit. There's a whole bunch of US troops came over to New Zealand and tried to get into they were going to a bar, and some Māori people wanted to enter that same bar. Now, because segregation was a thing at the time, the US troops had an issue with that. And what ultimately happened is the New Zealand service people, Māori and Pākehā as a white European, ended up fighting in a huge brawl on Manor Street, which is now famously called the Battle of Manor Street. And it was a fight between the US soldiers and the New Zealand soldiers, and the brawl. And similar brawls actually happened in Australia as well. I think the wiki mentioned a couple of them, and people were arrested for disorder and all that stuff. But it's a very, very interesting story. And it kind of ties into the bigger issue of how we treated the Māori battalion back in the day, during World War II. Which wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Your daughter's in Auckland. So Auckland is where I go for my medical treatment. When they send me up there for my heart scans, and where I'll go for my transplant, my heart transplant, when it finally happens. I got a lot of iron. Where's my iron one? There we go. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of iron. I don't use all of it straight away. Put the emerald diamond in there. Store a few of them up, eh? But that's a story I've always wanted told on screen, and I think it's a very important story to tell, especially in modern days and age. And it's less about banging on Americans. It's just more of the fact of being unified and standing up for yourself, and what you believe in, and even in a time where everyone thinks the opposite, because it was a common, sadly, a common belief, at least in the American culture, of segregation and so forth. So I think it's healthy to talk about these topics without getting angry and without judging people for it, and just recognizing, like, this thing happened there. How has your society changed from there? Has it just changed from the better or to the worse? I mean, the example I brought up last time, just before, about them being able to get a license to unfortunately hunt Indigenous people back when Australia was founded. That's clearly not your society nowadays, and it shows you how much we have grown since then, and how much more we've got yet to grow, and how much we need to try and make it right. Because eventually racism will freaking matter. The minute we find aliens, I don't think at least human-on-human racism is going to be a huge thing. I think most people will be more xenophobic to actual aliens. But that's my particular opinion on that. But we have to try and do better. We're not going to be perfect. I think everybody will have the prejudices just stuck in their heads. And it's just about acknowledging them and trying to make it right and balance it out. Because because demographics exist, and there's clearly you know, an equality issue, and that's from a generational thing. So, I'm doing the right thing. I'm talking about racism on the internet, and I'm a white guy, so this should go swimmingly. I believe everyone should be treated equally regardless of anything. I agree to a point of the fact of you can't be treating generations of a particular type of people like crap forever and expect them to all of a sudden be on your level. It kind of like you kind of have to kind of give them a bit of a boost to get to that equality. It's like saying, I'm going to give you $1 and I'm going to give myself $10 for 1,000 years, but then all of a sudden I'm only going to give you $10. They still had $1 for 1,000 years. So it's kind of like you have to attempt to rebalance it before that equality can actually be achieved, and that's the hard thing I think from all societies, and it doesn't matter which country you're coming from. I think every country's probably got this imbalance in their country. It's just about how do you figure that out? How do you get that to equalize? And that's the hard bit. You can't just go giving one person $1, giving somebody 10, all of a sudden giving them $10 and expect them to be at that same level. They won't. It'll take generations to do that, and even longer because they already had $1 for 1,000 years, even though you've had 10 times that for a long period of time. So that's what they mean when it comes to societal. When it comes to demographics of one demographic being down than another, it's because you have to. Why did you turn on? No, Teresa, no turning on PvP. Whatever, stop it. See, I try and fix the world's racism issue, and I get attacked. This is just like real life. It's not like real life at all. Anyway, that was my whole point on that. Anyway, we'll put everything away, and we'll end the day, and then people can join if they want to. Yeah, because it's systematic, yeah, and it'll take a while, and I think the fact of acknowledging it, make sure you also do it in a constructive way, that you're not just you're trying to balance things, but not also disadvantaging people as a response, because then you're just shifting the problem, you're not solving the problem. And I think that's the hard bit of getting right at the end of the day. I don't think anyone has figured out the right formula, and then that's the issue. I'm rambling. I'm always rambling. My ADHD gets focused on a particular thing. My style. And plus it's after 8. This is what you get. Rambling Dave after 8, because I'm used to being on the phone all the time after this. Damn it, Dave. I'll see if I can do this. Hold up. Oh, it doesn't come through. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out how to get this working. Whoops. How's this? Can you hear it that time? There you go. There you go. I got the button working now. You need it twice. There we go. I'll do it twice then again. There we go, I slept. I dragged myself into you. There's a lot of people here. I'm not used to so many people being in the chat, so... There's a lot of talking, so there you go. Hey Susie. Good to see you. There's a lot of things going on right now, so it's taking me a little bit to catch up. There we go. This is why I don't stream more than 2 hours. Get too many people. Get overwhelmed with it. Alright, well, Yeah, well, as I said many times, everyone is welcome to join. At the moment, we have 3 more slots, so if you want in, now's the time. We've got Teresa and we've got Joe running around. I actually want to get another train, so I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to come in after you. Sweet. We'll leave a slot open at least for Yasmin. But you're more than welcome to pop around and do whatever you want with the place. Except for steal my stuff. No stealing Dave's stuff. And if you are going to steal my stuff, at least tell me you're going to steal my stuff so I can replace it. I swear someone stole my my bike the other day. Alright, I'm going to get another train going. I do want to get one of these lighthouses in every outpost. Wait, is the... No. Okay. And feel free to change some of the outposts as well if you want to remodel it. So I want the outpost to be like its own little towns and things. So I'm letting everyone who wants to go in there and change what they want. This guy's so rude. I want to see how that goes though as well. The improved stone grinder. Well, I like it how it pops up saying which is compatible with what. That's cool. Okay, get another train. So now that I've solved racism, anyone else got anything else you want to talk about? I clearly have solved racism. I think this is the most people we've had in chat for a very long time. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll get some of this stuff. Gears. Ring. Iron bar. Old contraption. Old wheel. Where's my wheels? Tin. Where's the old construction? Ah, there we go. I just built a mansion on my world. Happy with how it looks. Mansion would be cool. It'd be interesting to see what that looks like. Because I mean, I built a stadium. I've got my stadium over here, which, if we are going to turn on PvP, that's the Dave Dome. That's what the Dave Dome is for. I do hope, and I don't think he's going to be able to open up multiplayer to more than 6 people. I think it's 6 people or 5 people. Oh, 6 people. Yeah, 6 people. It'd be cool if he ever figured that out. I need the tin sheets. What I'm on about. Just a huge like mishmash of like people. That'd be awesome. And it will actually feel like a village, you know. So many people running around doing their thing. And I'll make some tin. What's this? Okay. All right. Oh, that only still gives me only one. Damn it. I was hoping they'd give me like a stack. Cool. I do like the boomboxes are growing on me. The fact you just walk by and it plays some music. I think the dreary one doesn't really show off what it's capable of doing. We'll put the pop one in. I want to get the rock one because I think there's a rock one too. There you go. I like that. And then you walk away and it kind of fades away. Like that. I like that. I think it's a nice addition. Alright, what should we do now? Dave, you got iron for a reason, didn't you? Yes, I did. What was the reason? Oh no, I need the iron for... Yep, stay... Okay, I'm getting distracted. Alright, I need to get the train. Can't tell what those two are up to. Don't know what happened to Erwin though. Erwin was supposed to be following me, but he never did. I think, who was saying that? Debbie, you were saying that James would randomly show up. Do you know whether, like, does he use his actual username, like, something that says James, or what's his username? Do you know? Now I'm just super curious, in case I ever do come across it. Usually Dink and Dev. Ah, okay. Do you have Discord? If so, next time I'm on my game, I'll take a photo. Yeah, we do definitely have a Discord. Some of the regulars here stay in chat, like Yasmin and Teresa are on it. Not that active, but I try. I'm just bad at it. And some people watch on the VOD, and it's good to hear and talk once in a while. Destiny is one of them. Chill, put these on charge. Dinkum, Dev, and James I've seen. Have to keep an eye out for it. Because I'm in his like time zone-ish. So there is a chance he could randomly pop up. But definitely it'll be a good, cool brain to pick a little bit. Just like, you know, what was the original intention of the game, you know? How has it evolved versus your original vision? Like, what's the plan going forward, you know? What does he want it? Because he seems like he's, like, satisfied with where it is, but let's just say he had all the resources and all the time in the world. Where would he want to bring the game to? I'd be super curious. Yeah, James Brendan is his username when he shows some people's streams. I had to keep an eye out for that. That's how I originally came up with the streams with the VOD. Yeah, and I like that, and it gives me a good reason just to one, to talk to myself sometimes. So I go a bit batty by myself, but also, you know, it keeps me on track, and I think that's the key with my ADHD is that I need a schedule. I need to keep with it. And as long as I start at around 6, take my meds at 7, that's the key one, taking my meds at 7. I seem to have a really good day if I stick to it. I think you can post your streams on the... Yeah, I can, but I don't know. I'm not an official Dinkum streamer, so to speak, and I kind of like my own group of people that find me. I don't want too many people. He has said he will continue to update the game as people playing. Yeah, I've heard that too. But times change, things change, and who knows? I'll be surprised if he works on this the rest of life, because there's not really any additional monetization for him, right? So, you know, if he's got enough money to like live comfortably for the rest of his life and not worry about it, yeah, fair enough. But I don't know. I don't know if he's earned enough to be able to just live satisfied for the rest of his life. Who knows? And if you do, he's more likely to pop in. I'm happy to not push it. I mean, I'm pretty much was just more curious, so I don't think I need to. And plus, I'll probably ask him too many questions, and he'll get sick of that instead of being able to just watch me play. And I think that's probably the reason why he wants to join anyway, is just to watch people play. and I'll be just like, how does this work? Why does this work then? how does mechanically how does this work? He was recently on one of Dad's stream and just about, I don't know who Dad is. Your dad? It was recently on one of your dad's stream and tested a bug which he fixed. Does your dad stream? Or is there a guy called Dad? I have no idea. That was a fun... Oh, you both saw the same stream. I'm guessing somebody's called Dad. I think he does have plans for the game. He's very passionate. Yeah, but I'm super curious. I want to know. I want to know. I think he's hesitant to tell people about it, about his plans as well, for the obvious reasons that he might not be able to pull it off. Because, like, the whole... There are some things about the game that I just don't understand why it can't be done. Like, being able to put stuff under bridges. I want to know why, mechanically... From a game dev point of view and from a game system point of view, that's not possible. Not my dad, Dinkum Dad. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing there's a user called Dinkum Dad. I just want to know mechanically, how come you can't put things underneath bridges? And I don't know why. I think it's because I'm a bit of a nerd and I've always wanted to develop my own game. I just never get around to doing it. I just want to know why that mechanically doesn't work. Because you can put a gazebo. You can put stuff under a gazebo, I think, but you can't put it underneath a bridge. And I want to know why. And I get there's a limitation, but I want to know what specifically about that limitation is doing that. Dad's Cozy Games is the channel. Ah, okay, that makes sense. James self-taught as a developer, he's constantly learning. Yeah, and that's why I kind of admire about the guy as well. The fact that he just wanted to do it, and I've been using Game Maker a lot, learning my own way of developing and so forth, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. Because it kind of goes back to the idea that I have for after my heart transplant. I'm going to have a lot of free time. I'm going to have a lot of downtime that I need to fill the void. And one of them was I was going to make my own game and learn how to game dev. And that was going to be one of the things I want to focus on. And it keeps me positive for when it happens. And I mean, I am a very kind of glass is half full kind of person. I know there is a lot of risk with a heart transplant. It's not exactly a 100% survival rate, but I like to think I do have a future. Just get stuck in my head too much. The stuff under the pergolas is somewhat new development though, so maybe that changed. Yeah, I think I just curious because it's been a problem for a while, like not being able to put stuff under bridges. And I mean, my builds are definitely designed to accommodate that. Like, you know, this over here, like the reason why this exists here is only because you can't put a bridge here. You have to put a pergola, but then you're able to put the track underneath it. You can't put a bridge across here. And I'm just super curious of why. He has really worked on that stuff. He probably will fix the under bridges. I'm hoping so, but reading his Q&A that he did, it sounds like it's a lot harder than just a simple fix. It's like something built into the system that doesn't, into the game build that doesn't let him do it. And that's what I'm curious about. I'm like, what specifically, why is that? And I think it's got to do with the levels, these levels, and that's why you don't see any caves or anything. Because notice you don't have caves either. And I think it's just how the build system works in terms of these mounds. Like, you know, the levels here. I think it's got something to do with the fact you can't just have one hanging in the air. It needs to be on top of something. But yeah, that's just the nerd side of me wanting to like know why that's a limitation. Now I think. Alright. haven't actually seen... I don't know what Jodes and that are up to. Yeah, they're doing something. And they're not talking in chat, so... Not suspicious at all. Damn it, why won't that work? It's probably the stuff that's under... Why won't you work? I don't have my shovel, and I don't have it. God damn it, Dave. But I am curious of what is going to be the next step, because I think I had pretty much assumed there was going to be another location you could go for the airport. Kind of makes sense. It's a bit silly to only have one. But I'd be interested to see what's going to come next. I'm hanging with my best bud, I'm upgrading the guest house. Fair enough. Fair enough. He's self-taught. He is a self-taught solo dev. As a person who just retired from a 40-year software career, there are probably a lot of reasons. He admitted his code base is not elegant. Yeah, it'll be something there, and I guess it's a question of, is it fixable? I don't. If it's built into the build system, like how the levels work and all that stuff, I don't know if it is fixable. I had to do a lot of testing. I think he would have to put a lot of work into figuring that out, which would make like the next update even smaller, because it'll be like, you can now put stuff under bridges, and everyone will be like, yay. It's like, that's it though. And everyone will be like, oh, but he'd be like, it took freaking ever to figure it out. So I feel bad for the guy. It's just a question whether he wants to put the effort into doing that, I guess. Height difference plus train bridges are even numbers, not odd. Height difference plus train bridges. What? Feels like that should make sense to me, but it doesn't in my brain. So, oh, I know what you're saying. It has to be an even amount of numbers. Okay, alright. I got the wrong tool as well. This is what happens when I talk and try and play at the same time. Dude, this is what I'm like after 8 o'clock, because my meds are fully kicked in. It's always fixable. The question is how much work would take. Yeah, probably. I'm mainly saying probably because I don't know enough about Unity code and all that fun stuff to really put my stamp of agreeing on that. I would like him to bring another person on, though. At least maybe just to work on more 3D modeling, like just the models and so forth. And then that way he could spend more time on the other code, but he probably gets a lot of joy of designing it himself. I just want more updates. Yeah, I would love for like at least like quarterly updates. And they don't even need to be massive updates, just little bits here and there. Dave, if you had tin sheets, which I should do, where do I find them? I find them on me because I forgot to put them in the chest. So let me come back and put them back into the chest. Now the thing is that there's a bit of delay on the stream from when I actually act, or I actually say something, so you're probably only just discovering it now, and hopefully I can get back before you notice. All good. Nah, I put them back. I've got like 16 of them. There we go. I put them in with all the other materials, like the iron and that. But yeah, I'll be curious of what's the next plan, because now that we've got another location at the airport, which is a really great addition, what would be next? I would love for there to be an ability to go visit other towns or something like that, like the original town that you came from. Maybe a quest, some kind of quest line there. I don't know, you could go on something, you could make it more adventure-y, you could do it a huge adventure update and really go down that direction, because he mentioned something about there's more to the story and he hasn't figured out a way to kind of tell it. You could really put some quests with it and do that kind of thing. I don't know. Or yeah. I'm just curious about where the game's gonna go. Because imagine if he continues to work on the game for years, and by like 2030, it's just this massive beast of a game. But then again, based off his rate of updates, it might not be a beast of a game, but it could be a good evolution. How? It's just not working. So why is this not working? Let's try flatten it. Oh, maybe that was because that was under it. Try that. I want to be able to sail off the map and into another place. I would like to be able to make the map bigger. Or like another island. God damn it. Why is this not working? What am I doing wrong? Maybe... I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. Let me try doing this. There we go. Alright. But now it doesn't... Woosa, Dave. Woosa. How the hell do I fix this? Alright, well... And now I can't destroy the brick. Oh, I got chainsaw there. Alright, how about... Will that work? Alright, well, let me try... The annoying thing is, I just complimented the game, and now it's being a dick. So I can't do that. How about I do this? There we go, that worked now. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why that worked. And I don't pick up any train track. God, I'm a moron. It's a weird bridge, but I'm moaning it. Where's my track? There it is. Alright. Let's figure out this. This took me way too long to... That bridge made me go into the freaking mines, get the iron, come out, build the bridge, and then try and figure out that math equation to get that working. That took way too long than it should have. Alright, well... Now where do we go? We've got kind of going straight now. What? Is he attacking me? He is attacking me. What the hell, dude? Alright. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. Jerk. Other than, like, terraform your native land. But I mean, who hasn't done that once in their life? Alright, so we don't... I just want to go keep going straight. Whoop. Thank God that person came over and gave me a whole bunch of trap. This would have taken so much longer if I had to build it all myself. Oh, damn it. Oops. I always get too excited. Alright. Do I have another bridge? Yeah, I do. This game hates me. So that doesn't work. So that bridge doesn't work. So what if I do that? How's that? You wanna let me do it in? There we go. So which one? So I want to connect to there. The idea is that there's so many tracks that you pretty much shouldn't bump into anybody. In theory. Depends on who's going on what track. Damn it. Do I have anything I want to dump? I don't like holding on to everything because I'm a hoarder. Alright. Yay. I do think you should modify it to like the trick, you know how it kind of like twirls every time you jump. I reckon it needs to be a little bit more spread out, so it doesn't do it every single time, but once in a while. I don't know. Just my personal opinion. Scared to know what the other two have been up to. Oh crap, I need to get rid of those things. And I'll get rid of that mossy one. Oh, it's late now. Alright, we're gonna all go to bed. Dave, did you say you lost your motorbike because it's behind? I found it. I found it. Oh, wait. Nah. Actually, maybe? No, 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 no. That's my new motorbike. I lost my motorbike before that. There we go. Yeah, I think I had to build a new motorbike or something like that. I think we're waiting on Teresa to sleep. Fishing will be right there. Alright. We're just waiting for Teresa to stop fishing. But yeah, thanks for everyone joining me. It's been fun. On my first day out. The sun's actually up. I'm not used to that. Remember when the Overly Generous visit came, they painted your bike gold. I thought that was the one. Nah, that's not the one that I lost. I lost another one before that. But yeah, he did. And that's how I'm able to do all the track stuff. I do hope. I don't think it will happen. I do hope that there is some improvement with the behavior of the town. I would like to see them do a little bit more. I'd love for them to just drive around or even go on the train. I think that would be cool. Just riding the track through and just keeps going in a straight line until it's in like the vicinity of the town again. I don't know how it will work. It'll be maybe you could install like a train stop or something. Train station. For some reason I forgot what a train stop was. Alright, well I've got a train now. And so this is going to be Teresa's train. Because Yasmin has a train. Now Teresa has a train. You can color her whatever she wants. And then I just need one more guest train here. Alright, well let's try the track that I've got so far. Probably should change that actually. Oh no, I made a boo-boo. Oh. I wasn't supposed to go this way, I was supposed to go the other way. I always love to see what the interior looks like after an upgrade so random. Alright, how am I going to do this? Alright, so I'll go this way. We go this way. How do I change? Oh, I know. I'll just go straight. I still think that if you hit a creature full speed in a train, it should just instantly kill them. And for those that think I'm sick for thinking that, or mean for thinking that, keep in mind, they're not real, they're digital characters. There we go. And that should allow you to join up there and go that way. So now you'll be able to, you can go from here to there. I have to work out which way to go. This is where a sign would be good. Do I have any signs on me? No, I should really keep the signs on me. Oh, damn it, I picked up the track. Idiot. You idiot. I forgot to tell Melvin to go home as he's taking other bodyguard duties outside his scene. That's what you want, right? Everyone would love a bodyguard. Move. 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 Move, you move. There you go. And so what I'll probably want to build here is a way to just instantly turn around. So let me think here. So, how do I do this? Oh no, I didn't need that. Oh no, I was all this way. No, that's not gonna work, Dave. I think. No, where is I'm probably gonna fix up how this looks, but I'll paint this later. There we go. That's perfect. And I want to put that there, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. So my partner is awake, so I probably only will be going for another couple of minutes, because there's no point in having a holiday if I don't actually spend it on holiday. So this is let's say 18-minute warning. We'll finish at 1:30. I don't want to dump this. Really, I don't have a way to walk in, which is something I need to improve. I don't know why I'm getting rid of this. This is pointless, Dave. Because I should have this down. So, let me see here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Well, good. I guess that means the lifeguard still won't get his clothes. He's been naked a long. Why change? I didn't know what you were doing. Well, there's always on Thursday, eh? But I went for nearly 3 hours, or over 3 hours, so I think hopefully this works here. Damn it, it didn't work. Alright, well. So how about we go like that? There you go. And that puts you back on the road. For some reason it doesn't do it in this one. We'll do it there just in case it just bugs up later. And two on holidays this week, but I'll be in Bali on Thursday, so I won't be able to join. Oh, well, if you want, I can leave the game going while you do what you need to do, but it's not exactly I'm going anywhere, so you always got next time when you come back from holiday. And so once I've finished all the track, I probably will start working on the foot track. I'm considered moving a few things as well, like making one of the outposts like a zoo or a museum, like moving the museum there. Kind of spreading out, giving a bit of a reason to go to the different areas. All good. I've ordered the stuff and we'll keep it in my pack until I catch again. Yeah, sounds good. It's something to look forward to. You're off for a few weeks. Yeah, I'm off for a few weeks, but I'm going to try and stick to my streaming schedule at least. But I might take a couple of days off here and there. But I'll post in Discord if I don't get back on. If I choose to skip a day, I'll post on Discord. And I probably will, just to... Waking up 6 AM still sucks, but keeping my schedule is kind of important too. And so yeah, I want to do another turnaround there. Mega Vespers? No. Oh, oh. So we will be doing the 12-hour Dreamlight Valley stream, so that's going to happen. Hopefully this works. Damn it, keeps going on it. Alright. It's really inconsistent when it does but doesn't do it. There we go. Back on the road. I probably made that look a little bit prettier as well, that turnabout. I might change this as well. I don't know. We're back on the 8th. So if you're live sometime the rest of the week, I could be able to make it Wednesday 8th. Huh, the 8th is when I go back to work. But it's alright. It's fine. And the 8th was the Monday, so it'll be the next day after that is when I'll be playing Dinkum. But at least while you're overseas, you know, I don't know what time zone Bali's in, but so early. No, it'll probably be like 3 or 4 AM in the morning, probably when I stream. I don't know what time zone is Bali. What time is it in Bali? Right now it's 5:18 AM. So if we wind back 2 hours, it will be 3 AM in the morning. So I think you will miss them. Unless you had such a great night that you're still up. And you'll be watching a groggly old man wake up and start streaming. Yeah, you're probably, and you should enjoy yourself as well. So you're fine. Oh, God damn it, turkey. So again, when you're running full speed, it should just kill the animal, and then it doesn't slow you down. See, like that. Should just squish. So I'm probably going to change this a little bit. Let me think here. This one can this one. Yeah, do this. Oh no, that's not right, Dave. What am I doing? Using brain math here. So this is the out. When you're coming back, you can't put track underneath. My brain's not prepared to figure this out. I was thinking about joining this up with this one. I don't think that's going to work, because this is supposed to be the entrance back home. So it comes up from goes that way. And that way, yeah. I'm gonna try this. Dave, I may have a present for you. What's the present, and where do you want me to go to get the present? Let's try... Oops, no. Yeah, and I can actually put signage to point in the right direction too. We left it at my house. Alright, well, I'm gonna check. Get out of the way. Damn turkey. There we go. Cool. Your train's painted. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. We need to find a turnaround for you so you can do it. Oh well. Well, now you can ride the train. You should know my dad's really into model trains. He's got a huge layout, huge train layout that's bigger than my house. And not just in-game house, I mean house. What's these? Oh my god, the bug competition ones. You sure, Joe's? Because that will be perfect for my terrarium. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully I'm not putting it out too much though. Oh, thank you. Because then I can build 2 more of these to add to the bug collection. I'm going to do that right now. I had my pack when you just joined. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. What the hell's these? We're just leaving junk everywhere. Bug terrain. Bird of paradise. Oh, where do I get the bird of paradise from? I clearly don't have enough bird of paradises here. Where do I get the bird in paradise from? I guess I can't make it. I need a bee house as well, but that's easy enough to do. I've got a few hives over there. Me. What? Well, I think that might be a problem for next time. Jimmy pays 1.7 or 50 silk. Ooh! That's a good money maker. Hi, Nancy. Oh, luckily I've got a lot of money, but that's definitely worth noting. Next time. I'm gonna eat a coconut. I'm on fire. God damn it, Dave. You get them in the undergrove. Ah, god damn it. I have to go back to the undergrove, don't I? Alright, well, I mean, half the half the challenge is getting those bug competition things. So at least I've got just the easy bit to do now. But I should be able to add a few more terrariums because I want to get every bug in the zoo. This is my bug zoo. And eventually I'll get every single bug. And organize it in a way that makes sense as well, like all the butterflies and the spiders together. Yeah, I might have to start farming, but I mean, at the moment I've got quite a lot of money, but it might be worth doing. Bees might be a issue once I get enough of them. But it's a good plan anyway. Just listen to some music for the next 5 minutes. Oh no, that's going to drive me a bit crazy. Where's my scooter? I'm going to do a few chore things before we finish the day. I'll sell those. You can tell that some people have been busy mowing the lawns. Yay, alright. I've done some more in there. I'm gonna use all these termites up now. There's not really any other use for them though. And then eventually I want to get a whole crop full of crop full of just fertilizer, so it kind of produces it very, very quickly. Then I can put whatever crop I need into it. I mean, I could probably start farming already because I do have the huntsman there. But I think I need to give them like honey and like something to produce it. And I've only got one in there. There should be only one in there. I can't really see it at the moment. This is a little bit buggy. The terrariums are a little bit buggy, I've noticed, because the creatures that you put in there just aren't there. And it does, what I think they should also do is at least tell you what creatures you already put in there. Because this has got a fly. I've got 3 flies in there, but it doesn't tell me that I've got 3 flies in there. And the same with the butterflies here. Like, there's no way to tell, and because it bugs out once in a while, bug intended, a pun intended, I should say. You can't tell. Like, this shouldn't have 3 flies in it. This has got huntsmans in it. But for some reason, there's 3 flies. And funnelweb spider has it in there, and the blue moon butterfly is supposed to be in there. But for some reason, it's just not there. Like the scarlet giselle, those are there. That one's there. The fireflies are there. The black crickets are there. But those ones, for some reason, aren't. And I know that they are actually there, because the minute you take it away, they start crawling away and I can't catch them fast enough, because I'm slow. Anyway, let's leave it there for today. So thank you everyone for popping along for this extra special long stream. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for all the newbies. So thank you, Lynn the First. Thanks, Debbie. I think you had only 2 newbies. Probably had a few more. what other ones did we have? Sure, we had Nancy. We had a Nancy there. Who else? I can't. Yeah, probably had a few more names there. I just can't see them at the moment. And obviously, thanks Elizabeth, thanks Teresa, thanks Jodes. Teresa and Jodes, a special shout out for helping us out. And Debbie, I forgot to shout out you, Debbie. Thanks Yasmin, thanks Susie, and thanks everybody else that I may have forgotten or missed, and anyone that's watching the VOD. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun today. Kind of encourages me to do it more. So to know that people are going to stick around after my usual stream time. I will be playing this time next week, and also this Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be playing Dreamlight Valley, as always. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate everyone. And if I never see you newbies again, Nancy, Lynn, Debbie, or anyone that is new to the stream, I hope you have an amazing life. And yeah, if I do see you again, I'll hello for next time. But yeah.